Hello and welcome back for more Temur Cube. Well, we have the best card in this cube in the pack. I think Mana Crypt is just far and away the most powerful card in this cube. I think it's a little bit too powerful. I ranted about it in one of my other videos. I'll take it here, but it really doesn't belong in this cube, I don't think. We'll see what we can do with it. Well, Mox Diamond for another 0 mana busted artifact. Echo of Eons. Don't hate that one either. What do I want to do? Echo is a nice way to recoup. Sometimes this wheels, sometimes it doesn't. I'm just going to take the Mox and take another broken artifact mana. Yeah. Now what? I can take Grape Shot, really go in on Storm, Desperate Ritual, Thran Dynamo. Maybe take Thran Dynamo and just go all artifacts all the time. I mean, it can go Mana Crypt, Mox Diamond, Land, Thran Dynamo. I need some draw 7s to gas back up, but that doesn't seem like a terrible start. Let's take the Thran Dynamo. And then, is it Signet, Lodestone Golem, Impulse? I'll take the Signet. I'm just going to take all the ramp, I guess, and then, well, I'm sure we'll find a way to use it. Now what? Frost Titan, Liquid Metal Coating. This could be a deck. I'm not sure about this card, but it does seem kind of sweet. Trash for Treasure. I've not been too impressed with this card. I think I'm just going to take the Misty, have a decent fixer, and there's some synergies with fetches and lands in the graveyard, so I'll take Misty. Don't want to take Genesis Ultimatum with all of this colorless mana. Now what? The Locust God. Whenever you draw a card, create a dude, and then you can loot, and it's not a bad one either. You can also take Stomping Ground and have a tri-land. Also sort of appealing. Locust God is nice if I do get all of those wheels that I'm looking for, but I mean, what is going to be left out of this pack? Probably like Curiosity, Careful Study. Let's just take the Locust God. We have ways to ramp it out, and then maybe we can find some draw 7s. Ooh, Emery. Emery or Lotus Petal, but Emery is quite good, I think. Emery Mindslaver is one of the best things, it feels like, or Emery with like Goblin Welder. We do have some artifacts and plan on getting more. I'll take the Emery. Kind of hoping Echo of Eons is still going to be there. Expecting it not to be, but maybe. Voltaic Key, Experimental Frenzy, Titania. Frenzy is interesting, but doesn't really work with the Locust God. Let's just take the Key. Not too many combos with this, but it's another artifact, and I do want a bunch of those. I'm curious if I can make the Locust God work. There seems to be some wheel stuff, and there's also the draw 7 Multi-Psyche. Is that the name of it? If you do have Metalcraft, then you deal a bunch of damage. I'm not sure. And we're set up to have Metalcraft right now. Tormenting Voice, Trickbind, Scoos. Trickbind is cute and actually sometimes quite good, but I'll take Tormenting Voice. Works with the Locust God, works with Emery, and I think that's an okay playable. So this is the pack where I'm hoping for, oh yes, I was gonna say I'm hoping for, oh, but there's also Mindslaver. Oh man, Mindslaver Emery is so sick. Does it require 10 mana? Huh. I mean, Mindslaver has been so good, but I really want the Echo. I'll take the Mindslaver, but that's with a, yeah, I'm not happy about it. And then I'll take Ramanap or Sylvan Scry. No, let's take Ramanap. Yeah, I really wanted the Echo, but I think that's more replaceable than Mindslaver. Might just end up biting me. I'll take Reality Shift here. Then I'll take Thrash for Treasure. Genesis Ultimatum betrayed me in the last draft, so I won't take that. Curiosity, sure. And Pelucranos. Oh man, am I sad to get a Mindslaver. Feels weird to say it, but I am kind of sad. This does look like a deck that could potentially set up a loop with Emery. We are working to have quite a bit of mana. Now, Academy Runes, that usually tables. I could take Everflowing Chalice, or I could take Ugin. I do also like Ugin. Ugin can make all my artifacts reduced. Everflowing Chalice is probably more consistent, and I also want the runes. Memory Jar is also not bad with the Locust God. Kind of sad I didn't just go in on the Locust God a little bit more and just take that draw 7, just because it's something different. I'll take the Everflowing Chalice. Kind of a boring pick, but I think the boring pick is probably correct. And then Chart a Course, Revoker, Master, Treasure Cruise, or an Electrolyze. I'll take the Chart a Course. Mox Opal, Antiquities War. I mean, Mox Opal's starting to look pretty decent in this deck, and then I wouldn't mind getting back Steam Vents, or Looting, or the Antiquities War. Well, I'll take the Opal now. Upheaval. Phew. Yeah, this looks like it would be an Upheaval deck. Let's take that. The Locust God is probably not getting in there right now. nor is this Ramanap or Reality Shift. I don't really want to play that card. Curiosity, definitely not making it in. The downside to going in on the Locust God would also be that there's not that much other payoffs for drawing a bunch of cards. Yeah, there's Multum Psyche. Each player shuffles the card from here, then draws that many cards, and then you deal them damage. But that's not even that good. If they don't have a bunch of cards in hand already, then it doesn't really do anything. I'll take Sai here. Sai seems great. Sahili, also not bad, or Hangerback, or this Triome. We'll see. Wormcoil Engine. Fire's Omniscience. I'll take the Wormcoil. It's another sweet thing to recur a bunch of times. I'm happy with Wheel. Plan to play a bunch of artifacts and then just gas back up. Hide the Ramanap, hide this Reality Shift, and the Locust God. I don't think that's gonna come into play. Maybe. Ooh, Metalworker. Ooh, that's another nice way to generate a bunch of mana. It's a great artifact. I'm missing Goblin Welder still, but we'll see. I'm happy with where we're going. I put the Locust God back in because I maybe can get a bunch of card draw. We'll see. This Everflowing Chalice is a 2-drop most of the time. Ugin is still there. Academy is not. Can also take Memory Jar. Maybe Jar is just going to be better. Ugin is some removal though. I'll take the Ugin. And then Master or Ghost Squatter. Let's take Master. Don't think I'll play it, but who knows. Now the Locust God is not going to end up in my deck, I don't think. Ooh, Looting. That's... Ooh, or the Antiquities War. Looting is better with Trash for Treasure. If I had Welder, I'd take the Looting, but Antiquities War is also just a way to win. And it's a way to refill my hand. Yeah, let's take that. Song of Creation. Not this draft, but it's a sweet one. There's the Multum Psyche. I guess we still take it. Probably not playing it. And take Kinnan and a Might. Pump Spell deck, still one I would like to try, but not today. And then what? Kiora, Whirler Rogue, but gotta take the Twister here. I think we're somewhat well set up for this. It's a little awkward that it shuffles in our graveyard, but otherwise I'm fine. Defense Grid could be good too, but I'll take Twister. Treachery, Frantic Search. I guess I'll just take Treachery. Just a great card. I do hate seeing Collector Oof. Cannot beat that card. Yeah, Treachery is just good stuff. I do have to say that after the first back, we really didn't see all that much mana acceleration. I thought I would have had more by now, but I really don't. So that's something to work on. We're also a little bit light on ways to win. Ooh, Goblin Welder. Gotta take Goblin Welder here. That is a nice one. It makes our Mindslaver lock more easily achievable and some Wormcoil shenanigans. Would love to see more ways to discard, I guess. Faceless Looting we passed. Tangle Wire is maybe a card we could wheel. I guess we'll see. Windfall also, I think, would end up in our deck. Now what? Walking Ballista, Gataction Probe. I'll take the Ballista. It's a cheap artifact, and I have Emery to just keep recurring it. Yeah, that seems about right. Would really love to see Tolarian Academy. Power up our deck's mana generation a little bit. Duplicant, Ethereum Horn Sorcerer. What do I want? Duplicant is a removal machine with Goblin Welder. I think it's got to be Duplicant because of that. Anger, I could also maybe play. A little bit awkward that it exiles Emery or Goblin Welder. I'll take the Duplicant for now. Crucible, Simeon. And Crucible seems a little weak. Don't know about Simeon, but we do have the wheels to gas back up and we have some ways to discard it. I think I'm just going to take Simeon and go for broke. Crucible Emery is nice, but we really don't have that many techie lands to do stuff with. So now what? Intuition, Fast Bond. Fast Bond is great, but not for us. If I take Intuition, what can I set up? I can just make Goblin Welder piles. Use this as a sort of entomb. And I guess I take Intuition. Don't know if I want to play it main. Master probably also not for the main deck. Fabled Passage, Ancient Grudge, or this Triniform. With 3 decent artifacts to weld in, maybe I don't need the Passage and just take this. Yeah, I'll take the big dude, just have more ways to actually win. Defense Grid, Kiora. Kiora can ramp, but it's not much more than that. And Defense Grid is kind of a unique card and it's going to be great in some matchups. Let's just take the Defense Grid. I think that's just going to do more than Kiora can. Gifts and Given, O-Stone. Maybe take Gifts and Given as another way to set up my Welder shenanigans. O-Stone could be good also, but it is also kind of awkward that I have to blow up everything of my own. Ooh, Tangle Wire. Yeah, I'll play that. Opposition. The Horn Sorcerer still here. Field and last pick Fast Bond. No respect. I mean, I guess maybe in pack 3 no one was on the lands deck, but this card is busted. really filthy. All right, I think I'll not play the Misty. I don't really think the thinning is relevant, and the fetching is also not going to be relevant, like manipulating the top. Defense Grid for the sideboard. Then what else? Maybe Duplicant for the sideboard. The Simian I do want to play. I guess Crucible would have also had synergy with Mox Diamond, but I'll live. I want to play 16 lands. I do have multiple Moxen and other ways to make mana, so maybe I actually want to cut another land, play 15, and then I need one cut. I don't want to cut any of the cheap mana things. Charter Course and Tormenting Voice also seem fine. Maybe Voltaic Key. The key is only gonna generate me mana with Mana Crypt or Thran Dynamo and a Metal Worker. And it also powers up my Mox Opal. Maybe I just not play the Simian then. 15 lands is low, but I have a bunch of ways to draw more cards. Or I could take Upheaval. Maybe this is just not an Upheaval deck. If I Upheaval, can I really set up a board that's gonna be unbeatable? I don't know if I have the mana production to make Upheaval great. Or I could take it Ugin, because the cost reduction is not that impactful. Yeah, maybe I just try this. This seems good. Round 1, this hand is garbage, so let's mull. Whew, this looks pretty sick actually. Got to make a bunch of mana and then wheel. Yeah, let's keep. Put back what? I think this Antiquities War? Yeah. Yeah, now this hand looks pure filth. We are on the draw, so hopefully not one of our important pieces gets countered or destroyed. I have a forest and nothing. Goblin Welder. Well, let's go Mana Crypt. Let's use the Mana Crypt to play... Is it Signet? No, Voltaic Key first. Untap the Mana Crypt. And play Is it Signet? And then let's play Goblin Welder. Wow, that's a turn 1. Let's see what they can do. Hopefully this Welder lives. And then next turn I get to play Thran Dynamo and then wheel. Oh man, Breeding Pool. They do shock. Thing in the Ice. Sure. Let's see if we take damage from this crypt. Actually, what I can also do is just not care about playing Thran Dynamo and just discarding it and then welding. Heads. Lost a flip. Mox Opal. Man, this is nice. Mox Opal. Yeah, what I think I'm going to do here is actually just play the Wheel of Fortune and then use the welder to weld out Thran Dynamo. They discarded Spark Double, Genesis Hydra, Growth Spiral. So wow. Their hand wasn't amazing, but ours is just... Ha! That was ridiculously bad. Wow. Okay, we weld out the Thran Dynamo, but our hand really hasn't developed well. It just doesn't do anything. I'm gonna play Seaman Spirit Guide straight up, and I just have lands in hand. So I need to find Time Twister or some other way to draw cards, but this is laughable. Oh man. And then you'll see that I've given my opponent the most nutty hand of all time. They're just gonna flip this thing in the ice and then I'm gonna die. Oh, dry it. So I guess they're not flipping thing and I'm not gonna die, but what a garbage hand. Our opener was busted, but this is not a great follow-up. Tangle Wire. I mean, I guess I get to do this for a while. Play the Tangle Wire, and I can just weld it out for the Mana Crypt if I want. Don't know. Oh, they just scooped the Tangle Wire? Alright, I'll take it. They don't know what I have in hand, but there isn't really much going on, so let's see what we would draw. Treachery, Sigh. I mean, Sigh would have started to draw us cards, but it was a great opener, but not a great follow-up. Anything I want to change? Maybe Duplicant is good against their deck. Upheaval doesn't seem great if they have ways to play extra lands and maybe ramp. And then, haven't seen counter spells. Yeah, let's just run this. Hope for a hand similar like last time, but a better second hand off of a wheel or a Time Twister. But that's usually what happens to me. When I play a wheel or another draw 7, I just get absolute garbage. Game 2, this hand, we can, yeah, I mean, I can play a turn 1 Charter Course, but not much else. So no real upside to this hand, even if I draw the land and I can play Metal Worker, but I can't even cast Worm Coil. Nah, this is a mull. This is a, yeah, what is this? I guess this is a keep. Yeah, I guess so. Keep, put back Treachery, and then what do? Mana Crypt Mox, play Metal Worker, and then play a Mindslaver. And they play Once Upon a Time. I mean, I do need to draw some action, but hard to mulligan a hand like this. Thing in the Ice. Ooh, Antiquities War. That's actually not a bad one. Discard this, play Mana Crypt, and then I think I just play my Metal Worker and pass. Hopefully this lives. If this lives, then I get to play the Antiquities War. Thing in the Ice. So it does live. Let's see. Yeah, Mana Crypt is just busted. Not sure why this is in the cube. Really do not get it. Go heads. Lost a flip. Draw a land. So reveal some artifacts. Mindslaver and Izzet Signet. Then let's play the island. And I guess I just play the Antiquities War. I could have also Mindslaver them, but they only have, wow, a miss on the Antiquities War. All right. Yeah, I can play the Izzet Signet, but it's going to be more beneficial to keep it in hand. And then maybe next turn I Mindslaver them. I didn't want to Mindslaver them now because the chances of actually being able to mess up their hand aren't that great. Really hope this Metal Worker lives and this Antiquities War also. I guess next turn, if we get to Mindslaver them and find the next artifact that we can also play, then we can just set up Lethal, the Dryad again, and the Prismatic Vista. So that's not that scary. Let's see. Go heads. I guess the thing is going to be a defender, so that can't actually attack. But maybe we get to mess up their hand. Well, let's just see what happens. Go heads. One to flip. Simian Spirit Guide. Do I want Duplicant or Walking Ballista? I think I want Walking Ballista because that's a cheap artifact I can maybe fit in. Let's see. Metal Worker is going to tap for 6, so that's Mindslaver. Then I have exactly enough with Simian Spirit Guide to also do that. So let's take Duplicant then. And let's tap this, reveal all of these. And then I get to play Mindslaver and I concede. Wow. All right. That was pretty powerful. Mana Crypt just busted, but we would have been able to play Mindslaver, Simian Spirit Guide out this Signet, still activate Mindslaver. And then next turn, Antiquities War would have gone off. I would have had 5/5/5s, and I guess I wouldn't be able to just attack through even with this Duplicant, but yeah, that is quite good. Bunch of power in our deck. See if round 2 goes just as well. Round 2, not a very good hand. We are also on the draw. If I had any form of acceleration, I'd be more inclined to keep. Now I just play turn 1 Voltaic Key, turn 2 nothing, turn 3 wheel. And if they have deployed some stuff out of their hand, then wheeling is not even good. So let's mull. I guess I do keep, but back the Antiquities War. And then I can play Mox Opal and Emery and maybe Trash for Treasure or something. And then wheel to gas back up. It's not great, but ooh, they're mulliganing to 4. I guess it can always be worse. Wandering Fumarole, sure. Mox Diamond, oh man. I've been getting kind of rewarded with my openers. Go Island, play Mox Diamond, discarding this mountain. Then Emery. Let's see if we can find a nice artifact. Wormcoil Engine, yeah, that'll do. So we get to play a Wormcoil next turn and use Emery still. Oh no, I need another artifact. Oh, well, they scooped. Seems about right. I mean, they're on 3 cards. Maybe our hand's just bad. This Opal doesn't make mana. I guess they scooped. Oh well. Any changes? We haven't really seen anything, so I guess not. There is another pretty decent hand. One more cheap artifact and it's nuts. They get to keep 7 now, so we'll see more. Ooh, Zurgo. So aggro, blue-red aggro. Tormenting Voice. Let's go Mox Diamond. Discard a land, play a land, and then I guess I Tormenting Voice, discarding Antiquities War. Ooh, and then I can play Mox Opal, might as well. I'm just like a Mana Crypt away from some insanity. Mountain, get in with Zurgo, and nothing. Ooh, Voltaic Key. So that turns on my Opal. And now I can Time Twister, or I can wait a turn and play Thran Dynamo. I feel like waiting a turn and having the extra mana is kind of nice. Does mean that they deploy a bunch more stuff. Now let's just Twister now, before they deploy a bunch more stuff and they gas them back up. I can live without the Dynamo. Yeah, this is fine. I get to play a big Walking Ballista if I want, or a big Everflowing Chalice also. It's kind of like playing a Dynamo. Now what? Shrine of Burning Rage. That's a scary one, but it's also a slow one. Sometimes it also goes real fast. Yeah, they Firebolt, build up the Shrine, hit me down to 16, Zurgo down to 14. So I do not have infinite time. Down to 14. Goblin Welder. Welder is very likely to die, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, I can play a Everflowing Chalice. I think I will for 2. Then I get to tap this, untap it. Then I can play Izzet Signet and get to use the Izzet Signet Charter Course. I'll discard Simian Spirit Guide and then I'll just play Welder. I didn't want to discard this because if my Welder dies, I just want to cast this next turn. I mean, they can always kill it with Shrine if they're really scared of it. So the Welder is just going to die most likely. Ooh, 4 mana. Piankir. No, maybe Welder is not going to die then. Zurgo. Yep. I'll just take the damage. Emery. Well, just start by playing Emery. If we find Mindslaver, it's going to be awesome. No, we find a bunch of lands. That's not awesome. Now what? I can play a 9/9, or I can just play Psy and a big Ballista. Let's do that. Untap this. So I'll have a 3/3 Ballista, and that's just going to shoot the Pia and Kirin, so they can't kill my Welder or my Emery, at least not that easily. I'll have decent blocks for their Thopters. I can block one, they can shoot the other. Battle Display. Killing my Walking Ballista. I'm okay with this. Shoot the Thopter. I'm just gonna recast it anyway as long as Emery lives. They're also building up that shrine, so maybe I'm in a little bit more trouble. I can also start drawing cards with Psy. Earthshaker Kenra. Yup. So Psy cannot block, and then Githu Lava Runner. Wow. Alright. I really don't think I have many more turns. I get to block the Thopter, and then I'll take 8. I'll take 4 down to 8, and then I'm gonna die to the shrine next turn. So maybe I do just block with the Welder. What happens if I draw Mindslaver? Do I have the mana for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have exactly enough mana with this Voltaic to do it. But I'm still gonna be dead next turn. Just to the shrine maybe? I guess I do block. Yeah, let's just block. Welder dies. Yeah, maybe I should have blocked Earthshaker, but then they can unearth that. And we draw a land. So I'm not hopeful, but let's just play our big thing. Or I can just play a huge Walking Ballista and shoot down all of their guys. Well, let's just play the 9/9. I guess I could have also played a Walking Ballista still. Yeah, their shrine goes up to 8, so any 1 mana spell, 1 mana burn spell kills me. It's not a great position to be in. My 9/9 is not exactly killing them. Treachery. What does that do for me? I guess I do just cast it, steal their Earthshaker. Now I can use Emery to get back the Walking Ballista. That can kill their guys. And then what? Now I'll play a big Walking Ballista. So this is a 4/4. I get to kill both of their creatures. So I get to hit them for 9, and then I set up a kill next turn. If they have any sort of spell, then I guess I'm in trouble. Yeah, this has got to be it. And then get in with all of these, and I'm hoping to dodge a spell at the end step or a 1 mana spell off the top. I'll sack with Psy, sack the big guy and the tapped Thopter. So I get another set of golems and I get to draw a card. Thran Dynamo. Well, this is it. Let's see if they have the spell. Looks like they do. Yeah, Skullcrack. Alright. Then I'm just dead. Shrine doing what Shrine does. That card is very, very good if you have it early. Would have been sweet if our opponent had an artifact in their graveyard and we could have welded that out, but not to be. Do I maybe want Intuition? I guess that's mostly just good with Welder, and Welder is likely to die. I guess I also have Thrash for Treasure. Treachery is not bad. Oh, Upheaval. Let's take out Upheaval. Yeah, and then Duplicant I think is too slow, but I like the thought of Intuition to at least set up a Worm Coil. Oh, no land. If the Simian Spirit Guide was a land, I'd still not keep this. Only 1 land again. That's small. Ooh, this one is pretty good. Yeah. We get to play Mana Crypt, Mox Diamond, and just Time Twister. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I keep. It's just gonna go Time Twister away. I do have a Mana Crypt in play against the red deck then. Always a little bit scary, but I gotta do this. I even have a land drop after this, and maybe we Twister them into a non-functional hand. That's always a possibility. And there's the Twister. The rest isn't great, but I guess we get to play Thran Dynamo Antiquities War, so what am I talking about? This hand is great. This Antiquities War is going to kill them pretty fast. Opponent's saying, bruh. Yeah, so did they not get a land? No. Wow, yeah, that was what I was hoping for. They just got Pia and Kirin. Oh man, I would be so mad if I was my opponent. Heads 1 to flip, play an island, and then play Thran Dynamo, and then play the Antiquities War. That's going to kill them rather quickly. Get Metal Worker, and then we just pass. Am I going to get a perfect victory with nothing in play for my opponent? It's starting to look that way. Wow, this deck's crazy. So unfair, so dumb. Why is Mana Crypt in this cube? Lost a flip. See if we find an artifact. Mindslaver. I mean, I might as well take the Slaver, right? Play a land, then play the Slaver. I'll play a Chalice for 0, and I'll play Metal Worker. Yeah. Why is Mana Crypt in this cube? I don't get it, but that was That was pretty sick. Round 3 feels like this one could lead to a trophy. Let's see. Not a great hand here. I can ape out a Time Twister. That doesn't really do anything. So let's mull. This I think I keep. It's not the greatest, but it's definitely serviceable. Let's keep this and put back Worm Coil. I think so. Yeah. And then I'll keep this Voltaic Key for after I can play Psy. And a mountain and nothing. I'm also just drawing mountains. Is it Signet? And then next turn I get to play either Emery or Psy. Depends a little bit on what they do. If they put some aggression on the table, then maybe not Psy. Thran Dynamo. Can also cast that, but maybe it's better to just get Emery online. Yeah, let's try for Emery. Emery resolves. I didn't find an artifact. Unfortunate. Waterlodged Grove. Expedition map? Alright. Keeping up double blue still. Draw more mountains. Not really what we're looking for. Let's play Psy. Psy resolves. Let's play the key. Make a dude. And then I just attack. And they get to crack their map and find whatever land they think they need. Yeah, missing on Emery is a little bit unfortunate. If I had some sort of artifact that could die to itself, like a walking ballista, then I got to kind of go off with Psy too, but I guess not. I find Mishra's Workshop. Ooh, that is some action for sure. So now they can play a 6-drop. What did they have? This is a 4-drop. Hangerback Walker. And they get to keep 2 mana up. So it feels like they have some sort of counterspell. Otherwise, you probably just play this for more. Mana Crypt. Probably just going to cast this. Worst case, I just eat it with Psy. Yep. And then just cast Thran Dynamo also. Make more Thopters. And they're going to counter this. Mana Drain. Ugh. Opponent also got a good deck. Let's see. Untap Mana Crypt then. And just use Emery to cast mana for Thran Dynamo again. But they're going to have Mana Crypt mana next turn, so I'm kind of scared of what's going to come out. They have 7 mana. If they have a land, they have 8. And the Mishra's Workshop, if they have some sort of artifact, they have even more. Yikes. So hopefully the Mana Drain mana is not going to be put to good use, but this is kind of scary. Grim Monolith. Alright, more mana. What is this? Ensnaring Bridge. I don't think I mind Ensnaring Bridge too much. We have a bunch of Thopters right now. And Glen Elendra. Sure. I think I'm still okay with this. This doesn't look that insane. And Mana Crypt is going to spin. Go heads. Lost a flip. Mox Diamond. I mean, let's just tap this. Then make some mana. Then I'll sack, I guess, the Mana Crypt and maybe... Wait, I think I want to use the Voltaic Key to untap my Izzet Signet first. And then I'll sack the Voltaic Key and the Mana Crypt. Draw a card. Time Twister. They're going to want to counter this. So let's go for the Voltaic Key first. And then I can keep going. Sack this and another Thopter. Thopters are not that great versus Glen Elendra. And then now I think I can cast Charter Course. There's a decent chance that they counter that. And I guess I just sit back and chill. Right now, nothing too bad is happening. And then next turn, I can maybe do something more. Yeah, they charge their hanger back. But this Emery Psy combo engine is quite nice. Now they're tapping out of blue mana. Echo of Eons. Yeah, that's fine. I actually quite like that, having a full hand again. Oh, Tolarian Academy, so they do have a bunch of blue. But now if you have 2 good spells to play, then I can circumvent this Glen Elendra. Manifold Key, so they can make something unblockable or untap something to make more mana. I see. They don't want to get in. Now I can use my key and Psy to do some more stuff and draw some more cards. I could. Yeah, let's just do that actually. Do I want to sack one of these artifacts? I don't think so. I can always get something in the graveyard next turn. So we draw more lands. That's okay. Play an island. Play Mox Opal. Get some more dudes. Are they countering Mox Opal? Vendilion Click. Alright. I get to look at my hand. Take what? Tanglewire, Wormcoil maybe? At least I get to draw another one. I think I get to draw even more cards this turn, so it's not too bad. Tanglewire would have been a nice one, but no, they decide to let me keep all of this. Now let's just move past this phase so they lose the mana. Okay, they charge the hanger back. Anything I want to do, I think I want to play Wormcoil, make some more dudes, then untap the Thran Dynamo, sack the Wormcoil, and a Thopter. Wheel of Fortune. I think I want to cast Wheel, because our hand really isn't that great, and most of the stuff I can get back. Mox Diamond, Time Twister. So Let's go Mox Diamonds. Make more dudes. Discard a land. Play Mana Crypt. And then I think I just cast the Antiquities War. And then I have Time Twister left still. Get Walking Ballista. I guess I don't get to... Well, actually, no. I'll just cast Walking Ballista for 0. Make more Thopters. Then cast Walking Ballista again for another Thopter. It's a little bit of a waste maybe, but I think this is fine. And just pass. They have a fresh one. They had Dak Faden, Ether Gust, and not much else in hand. So their hand really wasn't that great. So hopefully I haven't given them too much of a good hand now. Tangle Wire. Sure. I don't really think I care about Tangle Wire. The card I'm mostly looking for is Mindslaver. Untap Grim Monolith. Are they just going to Echo of Eons? That would be kind of funny. Just draw 7s all over the place. Tezzeret. Ooh, I see. Our opponent is also on some nice stuff. Curious if they go and find something. Maybe they make their guy unblockable and start attacking. Untap some artifacts. So they can ult next turn, but I'm not sure if that really does much. Phyrexian Metamorph. Oh, copying a Glen maybe? If they copy Glen, that would be very annoying. No, Emery. Emery I'm fine with. They really only find Expedition Map. I'd be more worried if they copied Glenlendra, because I do need to resolve a non-creature spell to win, I think. And right now it's going to be hard. So let's see. I'm just going to tap some Thopter tokens. Or maybe I need those actually. No, I can always make more. Yeah, let's tap some Thopters. Go heads. Lost a flip. Draw land. And then the Antiquities War. What does that find me? Gotta take the Mindslaver, I imagine. Play a land. Make mana. Make mana. And play Mindslaver. This, they got a counter. Ooh, they use the Economy. Is this Mana Drain? Cryptic Command. Return Emery. Huh. I guess, what do I do? Do I just get back Tangle Wire? Or do I want Walking Ballista to just start mowing down some stuff? Maybe I just want a big Walking Ballista. Now what? I'll untap this, and then I'll pass. So if they want to do something and maybe have Mana Drain mana, they can't really. Draw a card and pump the hanger back. I untap Grim Monolith. Sure. Then I can attack the Tezzeret, and I think I will. Keep that from ultimating. They block with the Glen. That's fine. Then it's just going to be easier to shoot with the Walking Ballista. That's a big Ballista. Play Emery. Milled some stuff. Gonna shoot Glen. It's gonna come back. And then I think I'll just shoot Tezzeret and then shoot their Glen. They'll keep the Glen, or shoot their Emery. They'll keep their Glen, but I can deal with that still. Next turn, all of my guys will be 5/5s. I guess the bridge is gonna keep me from attacking, but we can find a way through this. I do need the Time Twister at some point. It's an interesting game, that's for sure. I can also just kill them with Walking Ballista. Mox Diamond. They also still have Echo of Eon, so maybe it is, yeah, they're doing that. Yeah, makes sense. But they do have a full hand now. We find Time Twister and Wheel of Fortune. Not much else. Serum. They need to empty their hand or they're just gonna die. Is it Signet? They're just lacking business. They're spinning their wheels. Dak Faden. I see. What are you gonna steal? No, they're just gonna loot. You still need to discard some cards and play some stuff out of your hand. So they're now 5. They need to cast something else. Or they just die to this Antiquities War going off. I can also draw a ton of cards still with Sai. If this deck had Academy, can you imagine how much mana I would have right now? That would be insane. They're going to untap the Grim Monolith. Yep. And what are you going to do with your mana? You do need to cast something. Coalition Relic. Alright, so now they're protected from the Antiquities War. Charge their Relic. So I guess that means that they're not doing anything else then. What a game. First two matches went real fast, but now these are going slower. Oh, they have Tezzeret still, but they just use it to untap. So they can double charge the Relic. Yeah, well, we'll see. I have a ton of stuff still going on. Tangle Wire is going to make me tap some artifacts. That's fine. Yeah, this one, and this one. Go heads. 1 to flip. I'm just really looking for Mindslaver. Oh, can I still tap these for mana? Yes. Now my whole board is just more annoying to use. Oh wait, if I Time Twister and that resolves, then all my stuff can just attack. So that's kind of sweet too. Just Exile Simian Spirit Guide, make mana. I don't want to draw it again either. And then Time Twister. They might counter this, and then I just wheel. And they'll have 7 cards in hand after this. Huh, yeah, that might just do it. Yeah, they Glen this, sure. And then I'll just wheel. See how you like it. Oh, they have a mana drain for this, but they're now out of stuff. So they have 6 mana. No, there's no way that I can get either of those back. So let's just not attack then? Make the mana go away. Oh, this is really annoying that all of my cards are now creatures. So I'll start by tapping this for mana. Tap this for mana. Guess I should have kept more blue. Not sure it's really gonna matter. Sack this and this. Draw myself a card. More lands, not what we want. And then sack the Is It Signet and this. Okay, board is more manageable. Ooh, more lands. Really not drawing all that well. Let's cast Is It Signet. Get another Thopter. Let's untap the Thran Dynamo. And use Sai to sack what? The Mana Crypt and the Thopter. Draw Tangle Wire. Is Tangle Wire really going to help me? They need to tap some more of their stuff. Might as well, right? Yeah, I'll play Tangle Wire. And then just pass. Then we'll see what their Tezzeret can do. I mean, they can ult, but I have plenty of blockers. They need to tap a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this game is crazy. Our hand is garbage, but so is theirs now, I think. They only have 3 cards left. Crazy, crazy game. Oh, they have a bunch of mana drain mana too. Maybe not casting Tangle Wire better then. I really don't know. I just haven't seen a win con out of them. They can DAC something now. No, they keep looting. How are they gonna win? Waterlogged Grove, so they can draw more cards. What business are they looking for? Cryptic Command. Oh my, I'm gonna lose to this, and then they Tezzeret ult, but they don't have, wait, they don't have enough cards in hand to currently make this lethal? Yeah, if they ult now, they still need to find a way to draw an extra card. So they need to have a card that gets them up a card in hand. Yeah, this is fine. Your artifacts cannot attack. Oh, they have something? What is this? Upheaval? Why would you ult Tezzeret first then? Oh man, this game's gonna take forever then. I think I'm okay with Upheaval. They're probably better off. Yeah, they get to play DAC too. And they get to, I don't know. I think they kind of messed up there, but it's probably not gonna matter. But it would have been so much better if they just upheavaled without ulting Tezzeret first. Kind of had everything there. Yeah, don't think I'll be able to recover before they kill me. I get to play a big hanger back. It's not the fastest win con. Metamorph, sure. Another relic. Why are they not trying to kill me? That is the question. Now what? Now the hanger back. They're doing it the hard way. Could have made this way easier. Okay, so now they have a 3/3 guy. It's really not that scary of a clock. They still have the Tangle Wire, so I'm gonna be facing a Tangle Wire next turn. I draw Thrill of Possibility. Let's play a land, then I can play this, play the Mox Diamond, discarding a mountain, and then what else can I do? I guess I get to play Emery. They can steal one of my Moxen, and they can Tangle Wire me. There's Mindslaver. I'm just gonna discard a bunch of lands then. I'm not ready to give up yet, but I'm pretty close to. Probably what they should do is just DAC me and then steal one of my, DAC me and put a Tangle Wire into play. Yeah, that's what they're doing. So I'll discard some more stuff. Now to put a Tangle Wire into play. Okay, well, it's a slow way to do it. Yeah, Tangle Wire is annoying. You attack me with a 3/3, I'm not gonna block. I'm gonna tap this Voltaic Key and all of my artifacts. Yep, Fraction Triniform, that's not very good. Let's play an island. Use Emery to cast Mana Crypt. Oh, they have something? What is this now? Disallow. Ha! Wow, sure. I'll keep playing. Our opponent is also going to struggle to finish this game. Oh, Vendilion Click 2. Come on. And they took away Sai. I'm pretty far off of upheavaling. Maybe I should have just played the Everflowing Chalice for 0. I was kind of hoping to set up Sai with it, but I guess not. They probably DAC me again, or they finally steal one of my Moxen. Mishra's Workshop, sure. Expedition Map, whatever. I also just want to see more of my opponent's deck now. Making mana, searching for an island, targeting themselves. What are they looking for? Do they have like Walking Ballista 2? No, they're ready. And then what? What are they readying for? I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something. They still drew a card. So now they're at 2 cards in deck. If I get this upheaval to resolve, then maybe? I guess I'm going to be short? No, I'm not going to be short. This is going to work. I'm going to target my Mana Crypt. If they don't have some sort of counter for this also, then maybe. Or do they still have Mana Drain? No, they use that, right? Yeah. I do have to play my land, so I won't get that much. But let's upheaval. No! I'm 1 mana short? Oh no, I'm 1 mana short? Ah! If I'd played the Everflowing Chalice, I would have been able to do it. 1 mana short. I thought... No, wait. I can do it. I can do it. No, I cannot. I was thinking Voltaic Key, but that one is tapped. Oh man. Now I'll just play Thran Dynamo and I guess I pass. Oh man, I would have been able to do it if I just played the Everflowing Chalice. Oh, that's Force of Will. Well, I'm glad I kept playing because that was the card they were work towards. Then I think I die. Man, what a crazy game this was. Yeah, they temp a bunch of stuff. Imagine they don't DAC themselves, but we'll make them play it out. Yeah, they don't bother DACing because they're aware that they only have 6 minutes left. But whew, what a crazy game. Even if I would have played the Everflowing Chalice, they would have had the Force of Will. Now what? Maybe I don't want a Simeon against them. Maybe I want... Oh, Defense Grid actually seems quite good. That was one of the ways that they were beating us, by having the counter at the right time. Trinity Form seems sort of weak. Ugin, but they also have a bunch of colorless things. Maybe the Locust God? Or Opposition, but that's only good if I have Psi. Duplicant, no. Maybe just a Locust God? It seems weird though to play that. Or Master of Ethereum, but again, only really good with Psi. Intuition, not really. Maybe just keep the Trinity Form in. Treachery, maybe also not at its best, but probably good enough. Yeah, let's try this. Just putting in the Defense Grid and nothing else. Yes, would like to play first. This is a terrible hand. This one, ooh, I think I do keep it, but it's a little bit awkward. Let's put back Worm Coil. And then I'll just go Mana Crypt into Izzet Signet. I don't have a land, so that's awkward, but if I do draw land, it's great. Otherwise, I just try and Time Twister. They have Mox Diamonds, discarding a mountain and an island. So now they can Mana Crypt something. Oh no, shenanigans? Oh, that's terrible. Let's just play Goblin Welder then. Shenanigans, I mean, if I can get this Time Twister to go, then yeah, they just... Oh, that's so brutal. Now I need to draw a land and then this Time Twister can stop the shenanigans. But they don't have a land. Okay, so play Mox Diamond, discard this mountain, and then weld out the Mana Crypt. So make blue first, weld out the Mana Crypt, and then I have to hope they don't also have Force. No, thank God, they didn't have Force. Play a land and play Emery. Alright, whew. Next turn I can maybe Tangle Wire. Shenanigans, wow. Yeah, that's a good sideboard card against me, that's for sure. Grim Monolith. Oh, I'm just gonna cast this Tangle Wire for sure. Heads, 1 to flip, nice. Mox Opal, play the Mox Opal, play the island, and then I can play Worm Coil. How about I just cast Worm Coil? Oh, I need another artifact to cast Worm Coil? Or I just weld Mana Crypt for Tangle Wire and use Emery to cast Mana Crypt again. And they scooped this. Okay, okay. Shenanigans is a scary one though. Not sure how I'm gonna address that problem. I guess I'm just not, so let's run it back. Can't really stop shenanigans. They weren't doing anything themselves. They were stuck on lands and they were just planning to shenanigans me out of the game. What does this do? I get to play Defense Grid turn 2 and then Metalworker. I guess I keep this. If they have a busted hand, I might be in trouble, but otherwise, this looks okay. They mulligan to 5. I see. Island, nothing. Let's just pass. Gonna play Defense Grid and then the Metalworker. No Mana Drain mana, that's nice. Izzet Signet? Sure. Ooh. I can also just play Mox Diamond. Yeah, I think that's probably just better. And then play the Metalworker. Hopefully they do not have DAC. That would be annoying. DAC's the card I want to dodge now. No, don't DAC me. No! Come on! Really? That's just the one card you couldn't have. Yep, they DAC me. Tolarian Academy, so now they also have Mana Drain mana? Come on! Come on! This is just brutal. Play the Defense Grid then. No, that all just resolves. So I guess they don't have Mana Crypt. Yeah, they really don't have many cards left, but why did they have to have DAC there? And they have a bunch of artifacts. They have Tangle Wire Frick. Come on, what is this? That's just so brutal. Discard some lands. Monolith, yeah, Tangle Wire me. And they get to Metamorph the Tangle Wire perhaps. Guess they're not doing anything, but they're building up with their DAC. This is just so brutal. Yep. We get to tap everything. This is gonna go on for a while. And they're currently still DACing. Come on. Guess I shouldn't have played that Metalworker, but just brutal. And they also have 3 artifacts in hand the turn that they steal my Metalworker. I mean, I guess it happened. Tolarian Academy is also just tapping for all the mana they could ever want. There's nothing going on. That's something. They make me draw. Oh, I'm okay with that. Let's discard 2 of these. Yeah, tap all my stuff. Play a land. Just pass. At some point these Tangle Wires are going to wear off and they are some time away from killing me. I guess they get to steal one of my artifacts with DAC now. to make me unable to do anything for a little while longer. Then I get the walking ballista. I mean, they also just have 3.5 minutes on the clock, and that's it. So I'm not just scooping. But this has been a particularly brutal set of events. Draw a card. What did they find? I'm really hoping they didn't find their draw 7. They steal my mocks and then they draw 7. No, nothing. Sure. All right. So Tangle Wire makes me tap a bunch of stuff again. They charge their relic. I draw a land, so I get to play Mana Crypt and then Walking Ballista. I'll get to shoot Dak, so that's down. And now, honestly, I'm not in that bad of a shape. If they rip something off the top, and I'm expecting them to do so, it could be worse. I'm not playing Time Twister. No reason to give them a full hand again, especially if the Antiquities War is going to give me plenty of gas, I think. And I also have this Walking Ballista. Oh, they scoop it up? Well, there you see it. Never surrender, but I was so frustrated with that Dak. Mull to 5, play Dak, steal my guy, make 6 mana. I was just lucky that they didn't find anything to do with it. I also think that maybe they should have just been plussing their Dak on themselves just to find that draw 7 and really put the nail in the coffin. But this deck was sick. The Mana Crypt and all the Moxen was just, I think, above the power level of the rest of this cube. And we eventually got the trophy, although at the final game I really didn't think it was going to happen. But I'll see you for the next one.